Riverside.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Animal Warrior Radio, Voices Carry for Animals, number 529. And we are all coming aboard here for this new podcast live stream on Riverside. And I want to welcome everyone aboard here and hope you enjoy the show. Been off for about a month now, trying to get this new podcast together because on Podbean that ended on May 14th because they was doing away with the live stream with live studio chat and call-ins, and so I just wanted to find a new one here, and so we're going to get going here, and we're going to have another good show. My name is Debbie Dahmer, aka Mama Bear, and Mama Bear does care because she is on the air. And this is so exciting for me because we just want to all of us come together and help the animals out and see it go from there. And because they deserve all their rights granted, not violated. So that's what we're here for. But 529 shows this evening, and it is and counting. We'll keep going here. So I want to, introduce myself also, and to welcome all you aboard that's out there listening on this podcast because on their web, because I am coming from the web. I was going from the app on Podbean, but I'm going live from the web. Deb is on the web, everyone. So um, hope you enjoy the show and everybody that comes through. Hey, welcome aboard. Keep spreading the word out there and everything. And it's about these shows because we're going to have a great lineup here. And we're going to, keep the word going out there, take our actions and let our voices be heard. Taking the actions and let the voices be heard. And that is where, and I'm having, we're trying to, I got to open the chat here. Hold on 1 second. And to say hello, everybody. The chat room, the studio chat room is now open. So, hello, everyone, and welcome to the live chat room. This is awesome. Um, and Voices Carry for Animals podcast. It used to be Animal Advocates Radio, but now I changed it to Animal Warrior Radio, but the same name. And we'll keep going here. And if anybody wants to join us in the chat room here, we can just click the link. I have a promos going all over Facebook and X. I'll just press that, and you should enter here. And you can always, interact with the guest, or if you would like to speak to the guest, you can. But anyway, I'm trying to reach Mama Cat here and everything. And Mama Cat, if you're coming in, this is great. But I want to go ahead and introduce who's coming on as guest and welcome back Beth Frank, and she's the president of Community Cats United. And Ray Bitner, aka Mama Cat, who comes on the show a lot, her support guest and fills in when I needed. and she is the director of operations at Community Cats United. And tonight's topic will be update on Community Cats United, how you can get involved in your community and help the homeless cat living on the streets because their lives does matter. Everyone, we cannot forget about them. I know with all the the cats that's living on the street, it's not easy for them, and it's very sad. I know the neighbor behind this house, they she takes care of six and she feeds them, makes sure they're out of bad weather, and it's awesome. She has two of her own in the house, and that's a big heart for her, even to go on vacation. That she has somebody, one of the other neighbors to take care of them. So it takes teamwork all the way. But I'm going to go ahead and bring Beth Frank in and welcome her back because she's been on several times too. Go, Beth. Can you hear me? Go ahead.
Yes,
Oh, how are you? Welcome back.
thank you. I'm glad you're back on.
Oh yeah, me too. I couldn't wait to get back on. Yeah. So, but anyway, so how you been? Good, and thanks for all
Good.
your
I'm here.
continued. You made it, Mama Cat. Are
I
you
made
here?
it.
Oh my goodness, I was
I'm
like,
here.
that. Oh, this is great. This is great. And the chat rooms,
I was like, oh my God, shit, I can't get on.
and you got the video camera on, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off. There we go.
And this is good video, but anyway, all both of you welcome aboard and everything. And like I said, anybody on the web listening right now, there is a link to hear the show. All these shows are recorded live and archived, so you can go back and listen to them anytime. And this Riverside live stream is awesome, Mama Cat and Beth. It is awesome. I really like Podbean also, but this one is oh, it's great, So, but and is that you just coming in, Mama Cat, on the chat
Yep,
room? And Beth, there
yep.
is a chat room. I got it open, so anybody wants to join us. And thanks for joining us. But go ahead, and we're on the live, everyone. So I hope all of you enjoy the show. Keep pressing the, share, share, share for the Mama Bear. Mama Bear is back on air. So glad, Mama Cat. So yep. And then hey, and then my moose came and just popped in too. So it is
See, I
great.
can't, I can't see who's all in here.
Okay, I know I can. There's Darla. Welcome to the chat room, Darla, and Aloha. There we go. And yeah, I can
You've
see
got,
from.
got your camera on.
You got your camera on.
No, you do.
Oh, I do. No, my
Oh,
mom does. You got your
your mom
camera
does.
on.
Hi, Mom.
She's sitting back with the rollers in her
Got,
hair.
you got to hit the little thing that looks like a camcorder camera. Hit that and it'll turn red.
Yeah, but, somehow she's got the camera on. Did you hear us?
Hi, Moose.
Hi, Moose, aka Mom. And I wanted to give a shout out to my father's birthdays tomorrow. He would have been 91. And made George Dahmer, aka former wrestler Chief White Owl. And give him a big happy birthday in heaven and everything. So wanted to bring that up too. So okay,
Tomahawk chop.
yep, the king of the tomahawk chop.
That's
So
right.
isn't that great? So thank you all for in the queue here. And so anyway, Mama, who wants us to talk first on air?
Let Beth go.
And so you see this on the chat room. And anybody that this is all new, I'm still a newbie, Mama Cat. Okay.
I know.
I got to go back to the newbie level. I was on the
Not
level,
again.
yes, the three. I was a level three on Podbean, and I'm hearing some noise in the background. Somebody, I hope nobody fell off the boat or anything. So, but anyway, yeah, level three, and now I got to go back to the newbie level. So that's something. So I had to start from scratch, and learn everything again. It's kind of like Podbean, but a little bit differently. But anyway, so anyway, who wants to speak first? Go right ahead. You're live and on the air.
Come on, Beth.
Beth, you go. You
What do
want
you
to?
want to talk about?
Yeah. You go ahead and tell some the audience of about the Community Cats United and where what you all guys are doing, and then the websites or whatever you can give the audience for the info, your Facebook pages, what your goals are, your missions. But you go right ahead.
Our mission is to help cats and community cats, but if we can help dogs too, we do. We don't discriminate. We've got over 125,000 members. That includes in 50 US states and 136 countries. We have several Facebook groups. We have a website, communitycatsunited.org. We have Facebook or groups for each of our states. And that's one thing we've been working on is to make them more like a news center where local and state information is posted in each state. And that way, if you're looking for a spay neuter clinic or even vaccination, microchips, that sort of thing, it's all there on your state group. And the same thing like for news stories, anything that might be happening in shelters or in the law for your state or your area, all that stuff is shared to the state groups. And we've been doing this for a couple of months now. In fact, we kind of changed the name a little bit on our state pages to include news and views, animal news and views. So it's not limited to cats only.
That's awesome. That's what you're doing, and because like you said, all the animals matter out there. All lives matter from every angle, and we have to stand up and protect them. We have to be their defenders. We have to make sure that there's new laws coming in that to help them protect them. So,
Whoa.
whoa, what is happening here? Hold on.
What are you doing, Jeffrey?
Hold on. There we go. It was Darla. Darla, your phone is going bonkers, or something is. Sorry about that, audience.
That's funny.
Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead before we. That was my brain going off from stress today of this new podcast. Isn't that a good one? But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead and I don't know somebody's phone, Darla. You had a bad connection or something. And but anyway, so here we go. Look at that. You like that? Go ahead. Can you hear me now? I'm still learning on
Now
this.
I can see who's. Now I can see who's on.
Yeah, there we go. Can you see it? And
Some of them.
Aloha, you got your video on. I can see you. Hi. Hello, Aloha. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello.
Yep. Yep. But go ahead, Mama Cat. We got this is awesome in here. You can post.
Well,
these.
when Beth started the groups, it was because you hear all this stuff about, and not to put any other group down, but it's a dog shelter, a dog pound, dogs, and there just wasn't anything happening for the cats. And Beth's thing was, well, what about the cats? What about the cat? So she started these groups for the cats. The problem is that now Facebook's algorithms are so screwed up, and they've changed stuff around so much that there's just not as much push for the cats. And so by incorporating the dogs and other things in with the groups, we're hoping to bring more people in, to beat the Facebook algorithm.
Oh yeah, it'll attract more people for sure. You know, that's a main thing. You know, the action takers is coming in. Not only listeners and the ones that share out there, but the action takers is the key to help us all out. You know,
Right.
so we have to do that. You know, so but somebody's
It's hard to do when they're pushing the cats away.
right, and it's not fair at all. You know,
So,
so
we have to come up with other ways to get our voices out there and bring the cats into the forefront because they're being pushed to the side. TNR groups are funding just isn't there, and so we need to get as many eyes on our pages as we can.
oh yeah, we have to do that because that's where the attention is. You know, we have to bring all the let other people know what's going on behind the scenes and everything, and protect them. They can't
Yep,
speak out for themselves. You know, that's
right.
out. So and that's what it takes. All of us coming together as one. You know, we are more stronger together than apart, right? That's
That's
what
right.
matters. You know, so
Strength in
Strength in
numbers all
numbers.
the way around.
oh yeah. So we have to keep it up because that's what it takes. Take that action and you have the websites, you have the Facebook, the X and everything out there. And Beth, you said you had how many members of all was it over 100,000? It's
125,000.
wow, that's great. So
136 countries. So just think about the countries that are doing TNR and supporting community cats.
oh yeah. And that's what matters too, and being active and staying active. That's the key, right? We cannot, look the other way or, it's okay to take a break once in a while, but, come back and get yourself refreshed and help out any which way you can because without
Hey,
us, these animals don't have a choice.
hey,
They,
Debbie.
yeah, go
Debbie.
ahead. Go ahead.
I have my mother here. She'd like to say hello to you and thank you for all your prayers.
Oh, yes, Joan. Yes, please put her on the air.
Yes.
Hi,
Well,
Joan.
hi. I
Yeah.
want to thank you and everyone that um, said prayers for me. I want to thank you all because I think that your prayers were well heard up above.
Oh yeah. Hey, the power of prayers. We can't just cross our fingers or knock on wood or that doesn't work, okay?
That doesn't work, but the
yeah.
power of prayers really work. This is the best I've had today in a long time,
Yep. And then you sound
and I
really
thank my
good.
daughter. And Shell
Yes.
is good, yes, and she's a damn good cook if you want to know.
and
They don't
it,
want to know that.
yeah,
Well,
hey. That's what you sound
That's
great,
it.
Joan. And you got to keep the prayers coming, because me and your daughter been in a lot of contact, and she always keeps me informed and updated. And I appreciate so much and give each other support. More than outside the podcast and everything. Great friends
right.
and close. So, and she saw said all positive things about you and was worried, sick, and that's totally understandable. But can you keep
Well,
it on the
okay,
right
thank you.
track?
I'm gonna hand you back to Rochelle.
Okay, and keep the prayer, and I'll keep the prayers coming too.
Oh,
Okay, because that means a
okay,
lot.
bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye
Thank
now.
you.
Yeah,
Bye,
that's
Mom.
great.
Go sit down now.
Yeah, that's her mama bear.
That was my mama.
oh
She got
yeah.
to ring the bell of hope today because she finished her chemo treatments.
Oh, you sent me that video, and that was so
Yeah,
heartwarming. That was great.
yeah.
Thank you. So yep, keep the prayers
She's
coming.
she's a
Don't.
fighter.
Oh yeah, she's a tough cookie, hard to crumble, and that means a lot right there. And so are you. So you're right there with her. I can see where you guys are a lot alike. Okay, but and that's
Don't
wonderful.
tell her that.
I'm,
Uh,
I'm gonna tell her. You know that. Yep.
Sorry, I had to bring her on. She wanted to say hi and thank you guys for prayers, and you know
Oh yeah.
it's been a rough couple months. So
Yes, and I can see that happening. And you didn't give up hope or anything. So, and then isn't that wonderful? That's good news to hear because it means so much. So got to keep it up, right? You can't
well,
give up.
people don't like to be alone on their hardest journeys, and sometimes just calling somebody up and telling them you're thinking about them, or do you need anything, is makes a big difference, which wouldn't seem like it would, but sometimes that's really all they've got in their fight.
That's right. You don't give up hope. Keep the faith and let the
No,
fear disappear.
that's
So
where we're at.
oh yeah, because we're all on this earth this crazy place called earth temporarily, so we got to make the best of it. So we have
And we
to.
don't get to bring nothing with us when we leave, so.
That's right, and that matters. So and then we can't take it with us. Nothing. We can't take no money
Oh,
with us. Zero. I
oh.
don't. I don't see anybody. Tapping on somebody's tombstone and say, "Hey, yo, I got you some more money." I don't think that's going to happen. Or it's not. So we got to enjoy it the best we know how. Right?
Yeah, cancer don't care who you are. They don't
No,
care if you're rich, poor, white, black, red, blue. It doesn't care.
that's right. It doesn't matter. Does not discriminate. Death don't discriminate. All ages get hit with it. So we cannot forget about that. It's 0 to 100, and we know we're all on this earth temporarily. So we have to, stay with it, and hey, we got to stick together. Got to stick together and
Yeah.
help each other's out. But anyway, Mama Cat, you and Beth, thanks for all your continuous work and support for all the community cats out there, and keep it up because it's so inspiring and uplifting what you're doing. You're making their lives better, their futures and lives better. It's not easy living on the street for them. It's sad.
No,
All weather
it's
conditions and everything. It's
yeah, it's
very.
been a struggle just fighting for them because it just seems like every time we turn around, there's another, no feeding ban, no. If you feed them, you got to license them and all that, saying that you own them, and I mean, it's just been crazy. And then the prices of spay and neuter has gone through the roof since
Oh,
2020.
it's
And
sickening,
it's
isn't
just
it?
it's just so hard to get it. And you know what? A lot of people don't know is that most all TNR is funded by those who are doing it. We fundraise and whatnot. It doesn't come many places from the government. It's from the people doing the TNR.
Right. Oh yeah.
So it's not cheap, and it just gets. It seems like it gets harder because they're passing all these new laws about turn to field, and you know, a feral cat goes to the shelter. It's basically a death warrant because they're never going to get adopted.
Right. I mean, it's like, whoa. Well, there's something's got to give here. Because it's hard enough to find them homes, and then this shouldn't be that. Because Mama Cat, there's a major crisis in America right now with overcrowding. All these animal shelters are at maximum capacity. They're getting surrendered at high rates because of this high inflation nation, where the vet bills are very high and the surgeries, the food, everything. And that's not including where it's hitting us, the rent and the mortgages and the gas, the food. You look at the surrounding property taxes, homeowners insurance, utility bills. So they're handing them and they're putting them down left and right and euthanizing them. And that's the
Yeah.
sad part. They don't even have a choice. So everyone go, if you're out there, please go adopt, don't shop. And let's bring these, I mean, it's what, almost a million a year, healthy adoptable animals. That's cats, dogs, and, everything. And that is astronomical. I mean, there has to
And
be a
spay and
better
neuter your
way.
damn spay and neuter
Exactly.
your damn pets, especially if you
Exactly.
let your cats outside. Because just because it's a pet, don't mean that it's not going to breed with a feral cat. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh,
If you
yeah.
let it outside, there's ferals out there that are going to get her, and you're going to have kittens. So just because you've got a part-time indoor cat, don't mean that you're stopping the problem. If it ain't fixed, it's going to get bred. Period.
That's right. So we
You
have
know,
to.
and they don't want those babies, so they're going to take them to the shelter. And it's just it never ends. It just spay and neuter your damn pet.
That's it. It's not that difficult at all. We have
It
to
really
be.
isn't.
We have to be a part of the solutions, not the ongoing problems. Because this is we want to see it go down, not mass stay the same or massively increase. So
I
and
think it's increased after 2020. You know, there was
oh
such
yeah,
a long period in there where all the vets were closed down. They weren't considered essential, which I beg to differ, but okay. Um, they weren't considered essential. So unless you had an emergency that needed to be done, there was no spay and neuter going on,
yeah,
and that was over a year before I could start getting any spay and neuter done. And that was only because I knew my vet very well and he was willing to do them. But, the bigger places that do it, they're not doing them. And then, of course, they lost funding supposedly, but they redirected it to other things. And, it's like always the question in the end is, well, what about the cats? Because there's
right.
no money left over for the cats when you get done doing everything else.
See, and they have to make money for them, because where the cat's going, well, they don't have money on them. It doesn't grow off of trees. They
Right.
need the special attention and the care that they so well deserve. I mean, living on the streets, even for human beings out there, is not easy. You're looking at winter time and summer when it gets real hot. I mean, freezing to death in just a lot of states. So we have to do better what we're doing with them. Their lives do matter out there. I know I took Liberty in. She was a kitten, and one of our good friends, Mary, she had her, and her daughter's allergic to cats, so she was making sure feeding, outside and everything, give her water, and she had asked me if I could help get her adopted in a good home because she was afraid to get hit by cars or attacked by wildlife. And I was like, oh no, you don't like hearing that stuff they're living. And Liberty was good friends with their pit bull. They used to hood up. They used to, hung out on the driveway together. So,
Yeah.
and then she asked me if I could, if I knew anybody or if I help on social media find her home. And so when I took the carrier, I looked and she says, anybody who might want to adopt her? I said, yeah. And I said, me. So
Out
took her
there.
on. Yeah, took her in and she's been happy. I said, you never have to worry about living on the streets again. Made Mary and her family happy, and she's good, real close with Victory, who used to, the name was Hugs, adopted from the shelter, and he's an awesome cat. His name was Hugs. I changed it to Victory, and he gives you hugs and kisses. He's so sweet, and the owner surrendered him because had stage 4 lung cancer, and gave him this shelter. I found the background. Now these two are inseparable. It is. I got pictures of them in the carrier together. I call their carriers the helicopter rides. Got them checked checked out. And the last time I got their nails cut, I had them both in the same carrier. I said, "Okay, you guys are going on to a helicopter ride again together."
Time to
and
ride.
and time to ride. So, I mean, they are close, and they're so sweet. Liberty will come up and sit on my lap for a long period of time, and then you got Victory gives me hugs, with one paw on one side of the neck and the other one on the other side, and gives me kisses on the top of my nose.
Aw,
It is so sweet, So, out there when we can all pitch in, do better, because without all of us, and only a handful is not going to work. It's not going to help it really. But if there's a massive amount, and I'll say this: strength in numbers. That's on their logo, and
right.
that is so true, right, Beth? I love that. Yep,
Yes.
yep. But we got to keep it up. We cannot give up on them because their lives matter out there. No doubt in my mind, so we have to and
And
do what we can do to help save lives out there because that matters too, right?
so many
Yep.
people treat them like they're a nuisance animal, though.
Oh yeah. And it's sad, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
And
when you consider it was humans that created the mess.
right. That's right. Human beings are the roots to all problems, right? We can't blame
Do
the
you?
animals.
I
Yep.
found out today that here in Wisconsin, I'm at my mom's, so I'm in Wisconsin. Um, Next week they opened up bear hunting dog training for 2 weeks. Any national forest, you can take your bear hunting dogs and train them in the
Whoa.
woods against the bears. You can't shoot the
Whoa.
bear, but you can work your dogs against the bear.
Whoa. This is
Yeah.
not right. This is
I
so
didn't know they
terrible.
did that. I didn't know they did that.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I
I didn't
mean,
know that they used dogs here for the bear hunt.
they had
I
them.
knew they had bear hunts, but I did not know they used the dogs here.
That is terrible. I know they're out down here. Remember, had shows on that Mama
Yep.
Cat, and it went through. And I remember the date, December 3rd to the December 28th, and they was trying to fight it from every angle. I mean, the hunters are trying to peaceful protests and everything, and come to find out, FWC has got most of the votes of seven or the five out of the seven were hunters and developers. So these black bears didn't stand a chance.
Right.
Okay, and so now they're working on having the dogs, trained dogs to take, you could allow up to six dogs to go up, go hunting with them to chase and kill the bears. This is so wrong. That is animal cruelty in the first degree. It's terrible, so they'll be still fighting. It's not over yet. It is not
No.
over yet. Yep. So the
Yeah, I
fight's
just thought
on.
that was pretty sad about that.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yep.
I mean, the bear are pretty tough, but when you got a bunch of dogs on them, it's not a fight. That's not. I understand people like hunting. If you're going to eat the meat, I get all that. But when you've got dogs and all this, equipment, GPS tracking and all that crap, that's not hunting. That's just killing. You know.
Oh yeah. And it's terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so. Why can't they? Is it that difficult to let leave the animals alone and let them live in freedom? They have families too. Mama bear cubs. And all the animals have family. Let them live in freedom because they're also on this crazy place called Earth temporarily. Okay, so why keep live? They have to live in anxiety, traumatized. It's not right. Living in
Yeah,
fear.
so
It,
they
it,
get to train their dogs for the next couple weeks in the woods, and then directly after that, the bear hunt opens up. So they've got them terrorized and hiding or whatever they're doing, and then they go in and they shoot them. You know, oh, that's real fun there.
isn't that terrible part? I mean, it's
Yeah,
like, whoa.
the babies left behind is what I mean, the moms too, but the babies left behind, I don't know that they're old enough to make it through a Wisconsin winter. If the mom
Mm-mm.
gets killed, I mean, I'm not real sure, but they're pretty small up here still.
Oh yeah. But we have to keep fighting. We always
Yeah,
multitask, don't we? We go and help
yeah,
where we can. With 529 shows this evening, that's a lot of podcasts. And everyone, hope you join us next week for my 12th anniversary of
that's right.
Voices Care for Animals podcast. And hope you join us. It'll be 530 shows next week. Isn't that amazing? So we're
Beth's
going to.
anniversary is coming up too.
What's
Same
that?
same year. Beth's anniversary is coming up too. Same year, 2014.
Wow,
Right, Beth?
that's right. We talked about
Yep.
on one of them shows. Yes, I remember that.
Yep.
That is wonderful. Congratulations, Beth. When is your end of anniversary?
September
September?
this year.
Oh,
Yep,
that's wonderful. And keep it up.
12 years.
In 12 years, we're at the same time. Check that out.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, that
you're
is.
ahead though.
I'm ahead. I'm ahead by a couple months, right? That's what it
Yes.
takes. Yeah. That is great. And keep it up, because hey, 125,000 members is a lot, okay? And to keep them
Yeah.
active and going and taking that action, not just looking or joining and looking the other way, because that's only, that doesn't count. We want the action takers. That's when the positive results come in. Strong leaders and strong supporters leads to strong victories, okay? So, we all got to remember that and keep it up, right? We cannot give up. And that teamwork is means something. So
Even the little victories, I'll take them one at a time. I don't care. A
that's
victory's
right.
a victory, you know.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's what matters. We have to do it because if we don't, hey, the problem's going to get worse, and we don't want that. We have to be a part of the solutions, not the ongoing problems. So that's what it takes. We got
I
to
can
do it.
I can hear my mom in the living room yelling at her TV. She must be feeling better.
That's a good sign. That is a real good sign. You know.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's yelling at her TV. Oh, that was freaking funny.
Yep. I can hear the dog barking. The louder you
They're like,
bark,
shut up
the
already.
yeah. Hey, the louder you bark, the more you're heard. Okay. Right.
That's funny.
Yep. Well, they get their 2 cents worth in. Because they say thank you for standing up for us, speaking house on air. And they're so worth it. I mean, they're to
I have to go see
fight
what
for
they're.
them. Yeah. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
dog, shut up. Okay, I can't hear. There's so many dogs. They got 4 dogs here right now.
Four
My
four
sister's here.
dogs.
My sister's here with her 2 dogs, and then my mom has a big shepherd, and then the little dog that looks like you should stick a stick in its head and move it around like a mop. One of
Yeah.
those. I call it the mop dog. I don't know what it is.
That is too funny. That is yep. They all matter though. We
And
Yeah,
we
when
where's
they
your
get
cat?
yep.
her cats are in her bedroom hiding under her bed because they're scared of the 2 new dogs.
Oh
But they'll
yeah.
get used to them. It'll take time.
That's it. It'll take time. They'll get used to them.
And the funny thing is, the littlest dog, that's the pack leader. I don't know how, but that's the one. And you
Oh.
make him mad, and he right in the big shepherd's face. And I was like, "Whoa, okay then." Yeah, he's in charge, little Mikey.
Little Mikey. That's awesome. And your mom sounds great. That's awesome. And
Oh my God,
we want all these pets to have TLC homes. even the ones that's living on the streets, because
Yeah.
there's so many of them that aren't. And that's a sad part. And that's
Yeah.
what we are fighting for to get, hey, stricter laws, harsher penalties. There's no excuse for animal abuse and neglect, period. Okay.
Yeah.
Or elder abuse and neglect, or children abuse and neglect. There's no excuse for it because they're voiceless, helpless, defenseless, and innocent. So we
And
have to be their voices, right? I mean, that's what
right.
matters.
And
Yep,
there's no reason that there are not stricter penalties now. I mean, come on, it's 2026. When are we going to get our heads out of our butts and press charges on these people and put them in freaking jail?
that's right. No
You know, this
slap on the
slap on the
wrist.
wrist, yeah, they're not learning anything.
Mm-mm.
You know, it's crazy. I mean, slap a couple felonies on these people and see where it goes, you know?
Oh yeah, stricter laws and harsher penalties. That's
Yeah.
so yep. So everybody, welcome to the chat room that's in there. I just found another link. I'm a newbie at this, Mama Cat. I misplaced it somewhere. Flew out.
It's okay. It's gonna take us a while to figure it all out.
At all the newbie level and everything, newbies and everything. But this is nice. So everybody, welcome to the chat room. If you are online, feel free to join us here. And the links I got them posted on my timeline, on X, and then Fans of Animal Rights Facebook page. So you can join us here. Just press that link. The other link you can just hear live on Podbean, but this one you could join us right in the chat room because you have to subscribe to my website, okay? Voices Carry for Animals podcast riverside.com. Press the subscribe up in the upper right hand corner, put your full name or nickname and your email address. You press submit, then you'll get a follow up in your email. Thanks for subscribing. And then what you want to do is press the submit subscription. Okay, that's very important that you're in here. So, I know a fifth grader could do this, right, Mama Cat?
Ah,
But a fourth grader will have issues.
and maybe a 10th grader too.
But once you're subscribed, you will get alerted when the podcast has been published and everything. Just similar to Podbean, I am still on Podbean. Everyone, the app and the web. I got a lower plan on that. So what I could do is after this show's done, take the MP3, transfer it over there, and then it will be hitting Podbean web and app. Okay, because I'm keeping the website there, and also on podserve.fm. It'll be under Voices Carry for Animals podcast, and I'll transfer it over there. So I'm going to get a total count here because it was going up to 28 podcast websites. Okay, so I'm going to try to get that up there to YouTube channels, the PPJ Gazette online, and also Voices Carry for Animals .com, so you could subscribe there free also. So I'm out all over the place, everyone. I'm out there. I am. Mama Bear is on a roll again. Okay, so but I'm not going to stop. Catch me if you can. Right?
That's right. And you're gonna
Yep.
be on YouTube and all those same ones, right?
Oh yeah, yep. I'm getting it all together because what
Okay.
yeah, that's going to be there. I haven't had really time to promote the YouTube channels, but it will get transferred, and I'm going to try and make time to promote them because how are they going to know unless they're not a subscriber? You know what I'm saying? Or just go there on their own. But it'll get out there better if I start promoting it better, on air and out there on the social media. So that's what my goal is. So, but we got
That's
everybody
good.
in the chat room. Hey, you got welcome on board, everybody. So, and thanks for all your ongoing support over here. Coming to Riverside live stream, live studio chat with call-ins, and you could call in right from your phone, your laptop, iPad, or tablet. Okay, so and you have to subscribe to do that to my host website. So, you'll be more than welcome. I'll be taking calls a little bit later. And I'm trying to figure out here in the chat room if they can, make calls in there. I'm trying to figure all this out because I haven't don't know about all Mama Cat until I,
I think they,
see the
I think
emails.
they just, I think they just hit the thing you're talking to, little icon
Yeah.
on their picture. I'm
Okay.
at a loss for the name of it, but the mic,
The mic. Right. Okay.
little picture of a microphone is in the corner right by their name, and they just tap that to unmute themselves.
Oh, that's in the chat room too, or that's just the
No, it's
in the
on the
queue.
main first screen. Yeah.
Okay, that's where the queue is right there. You know,
Yep.
studio chat. Here we go. That can be moved
Because
right there.
that's where
Yeah.
you can turn your camera on and off, your speaker on and off,
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
then get to the chat.
Yep. Oh, now I'm figuring it out. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. How do you level up on this one? Just by doing the podcast? We don't know yet.
I'm not sure how anything's going to go. I'll know probably 10 shows from now or something. Could be the newbie. Yep.
And how many people can you have in the chat room at once? Do you know that?
I didn't. Let me see here. So on stream, on this, I got it to the public. The chat and everything, but I'm
Yep.
not sure on how many could come in here. I guess it's unlimited. I'm not
Okay.
sure, but I kept looking for like the ones in the queue. Like you and Beth and everybody else. But there's still more to learn here because there is a lot here. It's not no walk in the park. I wish it was, but it's not. So
It's very limited on my phone.
oh yeah,
Yeah, maybe on the computer it might be um more elaborate or something, but on the phone, the first screen all I see is boxes with a letter in it. So I'm assuming M is you, Mama Bear, M me, Mama Cat, A
yep,
is Aloha, L is
yeah.
Lisa. I don't see Beth. Talk for a minute, Beth. See if I can find your icon thingy.
There's Beth right there.
It's
Yeah,
B.
yeah. It's
Yeah, see, that's not showing up on mine. I
no,
only can see four.
huh? That's a good one.
How many
Eh,
can you see, Beth?
7.
Why can't I only see four? Oh, you're on the computer, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, okay. It'd probably be better using the computer.
Right, that's what I'm
Lisa
on.
sees Lisa sees three,
Yeah,
and she's on the phone too. I'm pretty sure, right, Lisa?
yeah.
Yeah,
She
thought.
says 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's
So
one to 7.
it it's different on the phone to the computer.
Oh yeah, that's what I
So
thought.
I might have to use my computer next week.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll be able to see more.
Yeah, that's definitely because I remember on Podbean I could see more, on the computer than I
Right.
could on my iPad.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, I downloaded the app for Riverside Livestream. I just don't want to go on that until I learn this because we're still in training. So I don't want. Remember last year, or what was it when we first started? And I had the chat
Oh.
room open on the web and the app, and the thing shut down. Nope, don't do that one. Right?
Don't do that. Kicks your ass right off.
Yeah. So, yep.
Says no, no, no.
That's right. So, but this is great. We're still, and all the guests are in training, the listeners are in training, so we're all new at this. You don't have to start up an account like you did on Podbean. This
Right.
one you just subscribe to my host website, which shows all the former shows on there, and you can go listen and share 24/7. Just like on Podbean, I kept that website. So I'm in Pod server. There's another one, And then after this is published, I got to get a grand total. But after it's published, you can go listen to iHeartRadio, um, Spotify, Apple, Amazon. There, it's a big list here, so you can follow them there, or listen and share all the other ones too. So that's a big plus. So I want to see expand. Keep growing and growing and growing. That's where it's at. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, Beth, you're still there. You didn't fall off the boat because usually somebody falls off the boat, and we have to throw in the
No, I
life raft. Yep.
wasn't me this time.
Not this time. Beth's hanging on the edge there.
Yeah. Yep. So, but
I don't have
anyway,
a picture of the life raft this time, Debbie. It won't let me post a picture.
wonder why. I don't understand. They said that we could. Wonder how you do
I
that.
might not be able to just from the phone.
Hmm.
I'd have to get up. If I'm still here next week, I'll have to get on Ma's computer.
Okay. Yep. And if anybody, you guys ready to any questions? And Beth, you want to go ahead and give your website? I know you got a lot of groups out there, and thank you for all that from every state, you know, and X, and to give that to the audience. But go
The
ahead.
website is communitycatsunited.org.
Awesome. And then, and not only check it out, it's a great website. And share, let people know, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers, your friends, because of the faster the word spreads out, the more attention it gets. Strength in numbers, okay? Remember that power in numbers, and to help these innocent, adorable animals out. They so well deserve, and they're and all these groups on Facebook they got going on, and it takes participation and dedication to see the positive results, right?
It does.
Yep. So we got to do what we can do, and it's not that difficult. It's not, you know, it's not that hard to do. Just you give you some meaningful time, So, but
Yeah. Just just hitting like on a post doesn't normally help a whole lot. I mean it does a little, but sharing is caring.
that's right. How true is that? Yep.
Takes about as much time. One button share.
That's it. It's not, your fingers, to share your fingers is not going to get broken or sprang them or anything. You let your fingers do the walking and
I've done a
see.
lot of sharing and ain't broke a finger yet.
Yeah.
Fingernail maybe, finger no.
That's a good one. But keyboard warriors, hey, animal warriors. Let's go.
That's
Let's
it.
work as a team and get the word out there. That's what it takes, because these TNR. There's another one. And when you had give a big shout out to Skyler too. Yeah, it was a 2019. He was only what 12 years old at the time, and he was talking. He was a guest within the Mama Cat, Skyler, and he was taking calls like a full grown adult, and he was talking like one, and the
Answer
grandkids
questions.
helped
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
Yep.
yep,
Oh my God, he was so proud of that day. Holy moly. You
oh
couldn't
yeah,
peel the smile off that boy's face with a chisel.
oh I bet.
And now he's 17. He's going to be 18 in March. Holy moly.
Wow. So
I
he
know.
that is amazing. Hi, Skyler. I'll give a shout out to Georgie too.
They're
That's
listening. If
they're
they were able to sign on, they're listening.
that's good. Hey, George and Skyler, thanks for tuning in. And tell your
And Allie.
and Allie too. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't forget Allie.
That's it. We
She's
can't forget
making
her.
pork chop supper.
So, how old is she now?
She's 14.
Wow. So she
I
was
know.
at the age, when he was 12. She was real young, and
Nine or so, yeah.
but you train them, and to help out and when you train, when you teach the children to, respect, or treat animal dignity and respect, they move through their adulthood on the same. So you're on the right track. Wish all of them would do that. More education in schools, because animals
That
are part of our everyday life, right? Every
they should
day.
do more training in the schools.
Yes. Yep.
Especially elementary school, I think.
Yep.
Instill it early, so they have a firm respect for animals, so that, they don't grow up thinking it's okay to kill a cat that's living on the street, or, kicking at whatever. You have to teach them. And the funny thing, though, about Allie and Skylar, I didn't really teach them. They just watched. I never really like forced it upon them or anything, but they wanted to go, they wanted to see, they wanted to watch, and that's how they got involved.
Good. Because that, you start out right. That's what matters, right? Getting
Yep.
them, just starting when they're young. And that's true.
Heck, they made
Wow.
commercials. They made commercials for Beth and for her pages about
Hmm.
TNR. They made little videos and said, "If I can do it, you can do it too."
Right. Team effort, right?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah. I can see you can put links in here, Mama Cat. Look at that. Right in the chat room. Now, how do you put the ones in for the photos? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'll figure it out because we got to have Buford in here.
Oh, that's right. I miss him this evening. Big Buford, AKA Photo Bomber.
That's right. We got to have him in here.
Yep.
As soon as I figure out how to get him in here, I
Oh,
will
yeah.
have him.
Let me see
I'm
if I.
just not.
Yeah, because he loves taking selfies. He's
Yeah,
awesome. Yep. And I
he's awesome.
definitely, I definitely got the link in there. I put a link in there. Let me try it again. Yeah, we're still in training, everyone. So just try to, please be patient. Right?
That's right. Please be patient.
Yep.
We'll get this.
We will
Let's see
get
if
there,
that'll
pro. So
pop up.
probably a year from now, we should have it down pat.
Hopefully.
Or by the year 2028. How's that sound?
Well, it might take us that long. You just don't know.
Yeah, but when we
Let's
got
see.
on Podbean, we was doing good. We did better than we thought. We were learning. You know.
I tried to
Yeah.
copy and paste the picture. That wouldn't work. So I don't know.
Huh. We got. They said they just got that recently, so maybe it's not in effect yet. I know they said it on a video.
I might be
So
able to do it on the computer, just not on the phone.
right.
I have, I'll have to tinker with it and see.
Yep. Yep. So we got to keep making it out. Now, does anybody? Um, are you two ready for phone calls? We're going to go until 8:30 here.
Let's
And
do it.
let's do it. Let's rock the airways, everyone, and put your seatbelts on, okay? And
Buckle up, safety.
yep. So if you want to speak on air, let me know in the chat rooms, and I'll bring you on in the queue. Um, Aloha or Darla, you're in there. You want to speak on air, and those links are coming through. So
Yeah, I
they're not
think
just
Lisa had to leave. She had a phone call or something.
okay. Yep. Yeah, there she go from Portugal. Portugal. That makes you Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But anybody wants to, you'll be live on air, and if you're listening from the web, okay, under that link, you could join us in this chat room, this live studio chat with call-ins. You just have to subscribe to my host website, and that's Voices Carry for Animals podcast riverside.com. And remember to on the website, press subscribe, your full name or nickname, your email address, and then push submit. You'll get a follow up email and stating thanks for subscribing. Make sure you press the submit subscription. Okay, that's very important. and you could join us here every Thursday in this live studio chat rooms, and you could speak to the guests right from the chat room. Okay, and I do have it downloaded on the app, but I'm not haven't went over there yet to check it out because this over here is no walk in the park. I feel like my brain cells are like fireworks going off. Learning this because it's somewhat
Yeah,
like
this one's
Podbean.
different.
Yep. Oh yeah. It's more advanced or something. So yep.
You're,
I'm getting
you're
some noise in
echoing,
the background. Hello?
and you have an echo in you.
Who does?
You does.
I do?
You do.
Hold on a second. Let me pick something out here. Or there's something um there's some sounds in
There.
the back.
That's better.
Okay. Yeah. It was some
Oh, you're
movement
still
around.
echoing.
Okay, how's this? Can you hear me now?
I hear you still echoing.
Hold on. Let me see what's going on here.
Am I echoing?
No, but there's some sounds in
Okay.
the background. It's picking up some sounds. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, there's some sounds picking up in the background. It's like some
That's not me.
cars or vehicles, like a like
That's
a
not me. I'm inside.
Okay, hold on one second.
Let me look, make sure there ain't no car going through the living room. Nope.
Yeah, there's something picking up. But anyway, does anybody want to speak on air? Because we got probably like 25 minutes left.
Come on, Aloha. You know you want to talk.
You want to talk?
We've been in withdrawals all month.
That's all of us, right?
Yeah.
She's going to get a drink of water. So. But anyway, Beth, is there anything else that you want to bring up that you want the listeners to know about? Go ahead.
You can find us on Facebook under Trap-Neuter-Return Community. We have two big groups there. And the state groups are Community Cats United hyphen the state.
Right. So if you're in Colorado, it would be Community Cats United